Yo, it's your boy JTB, and I'm here at the Record Law for Gumbo Show. About to do this mic drop, about to do this interview. Come on with me, man. Let me show you what's going on.
Yo, what's going on? Y'all know what it is. It's your girl Ash, the Media Queen Pen, and we are back and here still at the Record Loft right here in Atlanta, Georgia. I am back for another For the Record episode with another great, talented, and amazing artiste. Of course, I got JTB The Artist in the building today. What's going on?
Ain't too much, man. Ain't too much. You know me, doing me and staying out of everybody else's way.
I know that's right. Staying in the way and out the way at the same time is my goal. You know what I mean? So look, the first question is always going to be, tell everybody who is JTB.
JTB, man. I mix well with the gumbo. I'm a little bit of everything, you know, a little bit of pop, a little bit of rock and roll, a little bit of R&B, a little bit of soul, a little bit of, you know, a little bit of hood.
All that.
You know, all of that wrapped up in one. It's kind of hard to depict. I blend in wherever I go.
I love that. I love that about you for sure. You do. I know a little bit about you, a little bit about your back history. You're not a stranger to me or on my platform. So I would like to know, how do you balance so well? So how do you balance? You're a business owner, you're a dad, you're a husband, you are an artist, and you're an entrepreneur. How do you wear so many hats and still balance that out so well?
It's really time management. You know, you gotta be really good at time management in order to juggle so many hats. And I mean, I've been doing it for so long, just juggling hats, you know, different things, trying to do different things, trying to make stuff happen for me in life that I just got used to it after a while. But, you know, it's heavy scheduling. My calendar is my friend, man, so I know what's going on and how to move stuff around. Then I got an assistant that helps me as well. And of course, my wife, she does a lot of my, you know, my billing and stuff like that for my plumbing company. She helps out a lot too, so.
Awesome. As far as the music is concerned, how did you get into music and what made you decide that this is the route that you wanted to choose?
Music has always been a passion of mine. I mean, I've always loved music. I grew up with music. My parents love music. So music has always been a passion of mine, something that I've always ran to when I needed comfort or ran to when I wanted to, you know, blow off some steam about something. It's just music it speaks so many different languages to me that the stories that I have experienced in life and the things that I've experienced, I want them languages to be spoken to other people through my music, you know, so.
I love that. What are some obstacles that you had to face being an independent artist, especially in Atlanta, Georgia?
I mean, the obstacles are in the way, but I mean, they just like any other obstacle in life. I mean, if you determine to make it the way you at, you learn to go around them, go over them, go through them, you know, just, so, I mean, I try not to look at the obstacles as adversity. They just ways for me to understand that it's so many people in this game that's trying to make money off of you. You know, you just have to know how to discern between the ones that's really gonna do what they say and the ones that's just trying to make money. Listen to your other people too, man, because if somebody telling you or you hearing out there in the street that this particular person is this way, why would you go fully well? Yeah, believe them. Ain't that many people saying that type stuff about somebody because they just want to make up rumors about it. It's happening. So listen to other people, listen to other artists.
I love it. My last and final question before we get ready to jump into your mic drop today is you had the opportunity to come through the store. You got a chance to pick some records and look through some records. What are some things that stood out to you with the aesthetic of the record loft and just being here? What is maybe some things that crossed your mind while being in the store today?
I mean, it's they call it a record loft, but it's really a mini museum for record lovers. You know, people from the analog age and, you know, the record age, you know, it's like a mini museum and you can find so much stuff here that brings back memories, you know, from, you know, the time that you grew up, you seeing your parents and people like that with 8 tracks and stuff like that, putting in 8 tracks. So it's amazing. I like it.
Well, we gave JTB the opportunity to come in through the store and kind of walk through the store and pick 3 records that were sentimental to him or that had value to him and where he's at in his musical journey today. So you guys stay tuned, and him and Nacho will be right back, and they'll discuss those records right after the mic drop. What song are you doing today on your mic drops?
I'm doing King of the South. It's on my No Spaces, JTB The Artist, No Spaces album. Check it out, man. It's real hot, you know, coming for you.
JTB, we're about to do the mic drop. We'll be right back. Think about it.
Don't ever let nobody make you think you weak. I don't be sitting on my ass, I'm out here trying to eat. Got it locked in my mind, I can't accept defeat. Had a mama and a daddy, still I ran the street. Got some brothers in my life, them niggas raising hell. Where I'm from, you'll get killed trying to show and tell. Never trusting your eyeball, I want it on the scale. I'm trying to A+ my life, I don't need no one to fail. JTB, that's my name, or you can call me boss. I go get what I want, ain't thinking about the cost. I stay clean like them janitors that work at Ross. Yeah, I get gone like your keys, yeah, I be fucking lost. Y'all out here trying to buy a car, I'm trying to buy a house. Y'all out here trying to buy some cat, I'm trying to trap a mouse. Running plays like Tyreek Hill, I'm switching routes. Gonna crown me like T.I., king of the South. I've been big all my life and I ain't talking weight. Keep that scrap on my side, this world is filled with hate. Got a big appetite, go on and fill my plate. Don't come telling me your story cause I can't relate. Don't be bringing no new friends, this ain't no meet and greet. If I don't know you, don't be asking where I eat and sleep. I think I read one time, what you sow gon' be what you reap. So I start planting my money, I'm trying to really see. I'm a big dog. If you ain't trying to get this paper with me, fuck off. If they broken, then they leave, you tell me what you lost. If you do it and get caught, you need to shut your mouth. I used to turn the water on for niggas in the drought. Just to get it done, you ain't even got a doubt. Successful in everything that I do, cause God made me. But I ain't never gon' deny the streets paid me, baby. Y'all out here trying to buy a car, I'm trying to buy a house. Y'all out here trying to buy some cat, I'm trying to trap a mouse. Running plays like Tyreek Hill, I'm switching routes. Gonna crown me like T.I., king of the South.
For the record.
Gumbo Radio.
Yo, what it do, what it don't, what's the business? Y'all know what it is, man. It's your boy Naja. It's the Gumbo Show. You're here live at the Record Loft. You know what I'm saying? 749 Moreland. You feel me? Here with my dog, my fam, my bro, JTB. He's next. Or, you know, Juvey, as some people might say.
Y'all not that Juvey.
But yeah, man, you know, JTB had the pleasure of shopping around, doing some looking and some scoundering, you know what I mean? Picking out some records, some vinyls, you know. So first one we gonna talk about here is BB King, you know what I mean?
I'm calling the king for nothing, man.
King around here.
King for nothing.
BB King. Yeah, man. On here and tell me about some of those classes for BB King right there.
BB King, man, he was one of my dad's favorites. You know, so when I see BB and I hear BB, it made me think about my dad.
Okay.
And how we used to sit down and just listen to new music together. And, you know, I could come in the house and be like, hey, Dad, you heard this or you heard that? And, he, you know, he's like, nah, play it for me.
Yeah.
You know, so, you know, it put me in mind of him. But definitely a lot of good stuff on here, slow and easy, you know. Just listening to my dad play some of this stuff throughout my childhood, you know, it just brings back memories when I see it. And it's these type things that shaped my music career.
Really?
Listening to these sounds and, you know, giving me that, you know, that different variations of music, you know, instead of just one thing, you know, so it really helped shape, you know, my style and where I'm at with music now.
Oh, that's dope. Your pops listen did y'all listen to Chuck Berry as well?
Oh yeah, he listened to Chuck Berry too. Yeah, he was a Jamaican, you know what? He took to blues, man.
He took to blues?
He loved blues.
Nah, for real. He got a sound to it with the guitar, you know. The guy it hits the chord a little bit.
Yeah.
You know,
it's soulful, man.
Nah, for real. Definitely. Okay. So you done picked out here. We got here, man. But
there we go.
Beanie Man. Okay.
Okay.
Gotta have some of that in there.
Yeah, there we go.
You know, I used to want to be a reggae artist.
Word.
I did. I used
Okay.
to be a reggae artist.
All the way dance hall music.
All the way dance hall.
Okay.
I used to want to be a reggae artist.
Okay.
But
I see.
of course, you know, I switched over to, you know, just rapping.
Mhm.
But I still throw some of that in there because Jamaica, anyway, I can't go nowhere now. That pure thing. You don't know that. I respect Mandeville, all of the massive up on the
Black Bummer Clock. Yeah.
You done
That
know.
there. You don't know.
You done know.
DUNNO.
Yeah.
You don't know.
Yeah. For sure. But yeah, Benny Mac was a big part of my music life too. You know, just following him, going to a lot of his concerts. He was big with me.
How was he in live?
Oh man, an entertainer, bro. He didn't call himself an entertainer for nothing, bro.
Okay.
He definitely is an entertainer.
Okay.
He entertains.
Okay. Check it out.
Benny Mac, I'm sugar. I got work this nigga.
Zagaza. Yeah, okay. Man, he said he's one of the top 5. I definitely put him as one of my top 10 on the list right here. This particular one is I rock with you on this one right here, man. Kiss the Game Goodbye.
Oh yeah, that was it. This was one of the first hardest lyricist albums I had ever heard.
Okay,
bro.
nah,
This
facts.
guy was spitting on
Facts.
this guy, bro.
Facts.
He was definitely spitting on
Facts.
this guy.
Facts. That's coming off the Rough Rider compilation, you know what I'm saying? Coming off the Locks joint, you know. He was breaking off of there. Like, nah, for real, you know, this is, you know, stemming with the bean seed beef.
Oh yeah.
Nah, yeah,
Yes, sir. This was one of the ones.
Nah, for
So
real.
Neil brought me through a lot of stuff. Had me doing a lot of stuff too, for real.
Yeah, man, that's the
Yes,
Maybe.
yes.
I love that right there.
Yeah.
Kiss the Game.
Yeah.
Good selections right there, man. You know what I mean? I see your versatility. I see your ears and your sounds right there.
Gotta be
Where's
proud of
them?
that.
With JTBtheArtist, you have a particular song that you like.
You just hit it. We gon' make we gon' make it.
Nah,
we
facts.
gon' make
Nah,
it.
facts.
That thing, that was hard.
Nah,
man.
facts. I feel you on that one. That's a classic. Off tops for sure. We know Styles P. Just the whole aesthetics of the sound in the song itself.
It was definitely different, bro.
Nah, I feel you on that. JTBtheArtist, Kiss the Game Goodbye. How would you like to be remembered? How would you like everyone to remember JTB?
I don't know. I will. 3 words, man.
Okay.
Helpful,
Mm-hmm.
godly,
Okay.
hopeful.
Huh. HGH.
'Cause I'm always willing to help, bro. If I can see you helping yourself,
Right.
always willing to help. People that know me, they know that if you call on me, if I give you my word and you need help, I'ma help. I'ma definitely come help you. You know, it might take me a minute to get there because I got a lot of stuff going on, but I definitely get there.
Nah, facts.
You know what I mean?
And I could contest, witness, and vouch for that for sure. JTB, he's a man of his word. If he say he can do it, he's gonna do it. If he say he gonna look out and see, if he knows somebody, he's gonna do that. But yes, I can contest to that for sure. He definitely will help. Okay.
Hopeful, you know, because I like to keep hope alive.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I try not to let nothing, you know, deter me from being hopeful
Right.
of something. You know what I mean?
Right.
That it's just something that I carry with me all the time is hope. You know, I carry it with me. And golly, because you can't do nothing without him. Man.
Okay.
Gotta have him.
You know what I mean?
Gotta be
Talk
first,
that
bro.
talk, you know what I mean? That's what
Yeah.
it is right there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Feeling golly out there, you know? Yeah.
Had to. Gotta have him, bro. You gotta have it.
Okay, nah, that's what's up, man. Hopeful, helpful, and godly.
That's me.
That's JTB, huh?
Man.
Okay, I like that there, JTB.
You see, I like stuff in threes. JTB, hopeful, helper, guide.
I was just finna say,
all
I was just finna say that.
Yeah.
It happens in threes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know your numbers, yeah, 3.
Things happen in threes.
Yeah. That tight. You know what I mean?
Like
3
that.
records. You feel me?
Happens in threes. You know what I'm saying? Three.
Nah.
Believe it or not, the hardest number to roll on the dice, boy. 3. Hardest.
He gambler right here.
The hardest number to roll on some dice. I'm telling you.
I hear you, JTB. You shake 'em up. You know what I mean?
Meet me in Vegas. We'll tie the table up. I'm telling you.
Meet me
in Vegas.
way in the bag.
Tie the
You
table.
ready? Yeah.
Always.
Nah, man, definitely appreciate you pulling up.
For
You
sure.
know what I mean? Kicking with the Gumbo
Appreciate
Show.
you
I
having
had the
me.
record lock. You know what I'm saying? Tell a friend. Hey, anybody who wants to join, who wants to come and participate at the record loft, be a part of what we got going on, walk up out of here with one of these records, one of these, James Project CDs. Go on the IG, go in the bio, fill out the little form, you know what I mean? And then somebody get back to you, we'll set up a date. But other than that, it is the Gumbo Show. I am Naja. You got Ali behind the lens. You got Mohawk on the 1s and 2s. Last but not least, we do have Pash, the media queen pen. This is JTB. We is signing off. Y'all know what it is. 749 Moreland. Next time, peace.